For those that are gone, we'll let you collect data using the videos. You can see our track setup is set up here at an angle. So that should give our cars some initial velocity at this point. So we're looking to get kind of a velocity as we enter into this gate. Remember that the cars have this flag length, and that's 1 centimeter. So they're going to travel through our photo gate, okay? And that's going to give us the 1 centimeter by the time in the gate to get our velocity. And then we'll go through the second gate. That'll give us a second velocity. Now we expect the velocity to be bigger here, smaller here, because we know that as an object travels, without any other pushes on it, it should slow down because of the friction. So what we're trying to measure is that deceleration between the gates, between these two velocities, so that we can figure out what that friction relationship is. Remember that we're going to be taking times, so you're going to see a time in gate A, time in gate B, and then the time between the gates. For our first data, we need to collect with the car with the wheels, and we're going to do 3 trials. And remember, we're going to get the times here so that you can calculate those, and then you'll get an average. So here goes, trial 1. Oops. Oh, I got to redo that one. Trial 2. And trial 3. Okay, you can see our next data table here. We're going to have a car without wheels. So we've got just a sled. So again, we're going to collect 3 trials with the times, and then you'll calculate the velocities and the acceleration so we can figure out what our acceleration is. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. For our last trial, we're going to try to give some air resistance to our car, so we'll give it a little bit of a sail attachment. Again, we're still going to keep our flag length at 1 centimeter. Okay, and so we'll run our car here. This one is with wheels. We're doing 3 trials. Oops. First trial. Second trial. And third trial. Okay, we've got our triple beam balance here. We're going to find the mass of our first car. Okay, here's the mass of our sled. And here's the mass of our sail car. Now that you have all of your trials, you've got your average accelerations. We'll put our average accelerations here. We do need to get the mass of our cars so that we can then look at the relationship between this, which is going to be our net force. And we're going to do our net force as just taking the mass times our acceleration.